Hey guys, Thomas from Team Sakuraso here. Come at you guys with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Mark Watch for you guys today. We have a lot to go over here. We have a lot of buyouts, a lot of OCG implications as well, and the cards that are getting tested with FEINDSMITH that you might not know about. So we have a lot to go over. Hopefully you guys had a happy 4th of July as well. I'd love to hear about it in the comment section below. Usually I upload on Thursdays, but I decided to upload on Friday. Usually these weekend market watches don't do well. So if you guys do enjoy this kind of video, make sure to smash that like button. If you get 100 likes on this video, that'd be great. I know I ask that every market watch, but liking the video really is important, especially with the algorithm and how the collectors market and market watchers in general haven't been doing so hot. It's unfortunate, but it's just a sad truth. Subscribe if you're not already. If you're buying any cards off TCG Player, use my link down in the description below. Helps out the channel to no additional cost to you. And check out my other sponsors in the description below as well. And let me know what cards I'm going over in the next market watch in the comment section below. I love when you guys tell me cards to go over because there's some buyouts I have here that nobody was looking at, including me. In fact, it was really only one that I didn't know about. And my comments told me you guys are going to see that in this market watch. So, rise to full height. Why is this card going up? We're not going to read the first half. I'm going to save you time. Basically, well, you can banish this card from your graveyard, target monster you control, your opponent's monsters cannot attack for the rest of the turn, except to attack that monster. So people are playing this and getting this in the graveyard. One way they're using it, and by the way, this is money, and it's also in the 2016 tins. Yeah, Shiv and 2017 tins, and they're all basically $2. People are actually using Beatrice to get this in the graveyard as well. There's a lot of cool Beatrice combos coming out, especially with FEINDSMITH, actually. And right now, $6-7 here for your premium gold Beatrices. I'm going to tell you this. I would just get the Ultras at this point. They're like quarters. They look a lot nicer in my opinion as well. If this card ever gets banned, instead of spending a couple dollars on this, you could just use the Ultra. Nightmare Throne QC. A lot of people are saying, oh, if you didn't get your QCs at this price, they're going to go up to the moon. Well, the thing about Nightmare Throne is it's a 3. If people want QCs, they're going to want 3. That's another big thing about it, right? With cards like Promethean Princess, you know, hey, you only need 1, right? And all these other cards, even like Oppo, IP. But for Nightmare Throne, you're going to want 3. Right now, they're closer to 200 here. And a lot of people are trying to get these in person and get them cheaper. I'm telling you that right now. But as these slowly, surely go up, I think they could hit closer to 250. Definitely, I told people if you want this card, 130 is fine for it. Back when it was 130. In fact, if you could find it here, 130, 140. Okay. Am I blind? These were, okay, well, they were about 140, so 130, 140, 150. If you got them, good job. Then you have the Ultras here. Now, these are actually going up as well. It's not good, if you see the first page is mostly unverified and, you know, non-English, that means the card's really selling hard. These are $40 right now. There's a wall here, but these cards did get bought out at 65. So I think this card actually can go to 65. Because remember, a lot of players do wait till last minute to get their cards. In fact, it's the majority, in my opinion. We see cards get bought out the day before they're supposed to be quote unquote played because people just are just that slow. I think that this card can easily go up to 45, 50. A lot of people are probably Legacy Destruction could even maybe possibly go up as a set here. Right now, there's 65 per box, going up to 70. So just keep an eye out on this. Fabled Lurie DTs. I want to go over this in its sale history. It actually is picking up a little more in July right now. We got 5 copies selling at 40. People are putting in the money for the DTs now, which they weren't really previously. So 45, going up to 50. This is definitely something that could move at the 40s now. Seeing how 5 sales in July, that's pretty impressive. You do have your supers here, and personally, I would just get the supers. They're about $13 here for your first edition supers. I told people if you want it, you probably can get it at 5, 6 and be fine, or get the commons for cheap just so you're prepped. And speaking of commons, these are now $7. So yeah, if you got your Hidden Arsenal Chapter 1 penny stonks, I mean, hey, that's pretty good. In fact, this set is so cheap, $40, and like it has a little bit of value. It's scattered, but it does have value. Melody, the Brastion. Now, why am I looking over this? Well, I've seen combos where a lot of people are actually using Tour Guide to go into this, to go into the Link 1 FEINDSMITH card. Especially because this could detach for its effect and put something in the graveyard. So, a lot of people are looking at this card right now in order to, and you see that big spike right here. because of it. Do I think this card can really be bought out per se? I would say probably not. But if you want to get your copies, a few copies or a copy just in case, I always use, I'll say a few copies just because you're getting bit on the shipping here. So if you find someone with 2 copies, even if you only need 1, you might as well get the 2 or 3 copies, right? For quarters. Help out your friends or locals. But yeah, this card getting bought out because of that. But it is, as you see, the spike here. So people are testing this. Dark Ruler No More, QC. A lot of people are looking at this card because it does beat up boards. When Dark Ruler No More is good, droplets are good. When droplets are good, Dark Ruler No More is usually good. Obviously, some are times they're better than the other ones, but Dark Ruler right now, these are 45, 47 here for your copies. Going up to about 48. So people are looking forward to QC Dark Ruler, so if you got them, good job. Droplets here. I would probably just rather get droplets. About 55 here. Well, let's go verified here. Yeah, about 55 bucks. You're going up to $60, $61. I actually want to look at Prosperity real quick. It's been a while since we've seen this card. About 38.40. This card's been very stable. This is probably one of the more stable QCs, honestly. If you go in the last 6 months, I mean, it's had very stable prices. For Droplet Ulti, I want to check up on this. Right now, they're about $100 here. Going up to 100, 205. If you guys got these at cheap when I told you to, well, good job. They are going up. I mean, obviously, they did get bought out to 150. We saw that at one point as well. But I think this card will slowly but surely go up, especially since a lot of people get sick and tired of QC. And the OGs are actually going up. I told people to get these at $8 to $10. And then I started biting my words a little bit. I'm like, you know what? I guess people don't value OG as much anymore. It's really sad, but we went over it a few times before that. It's doing a lot better. 10 to 15 right over here for your near mints. Does go up to 15, 25, 55. So I think that this card will slowly go up to 20, 30s. Back remember, Rise of Duelist, very rare set. Now, before I get into the next buyout, I want to give a huge shout out to Sagekiller. He will be linked in the description below or in the pinned comment as well. Awesome guy. He's helped me with some shorts. He's helped me with a lot of backstage stuff. Same with Fresh Off the Press. Look at his nice little cheeky grin here. I'll be on Fresh's live stream tonight as well, actually. So look forward to that. But Sage is an awesome guy. We hang out even outside of Yu-Gi-Oh! Sometimes. I've been really busy, so I haven't seen my boy in a while. But you guys are going to want to go check him out. He's got awesome Market Watch content. He's only got 143 subs too, but look at these views. I mean, these are pretty good for only 143. Go check him out. Awesome guy. Let's at least get him to 150 by the end of the day. Paleomaramel. Now, this card's bought out. These super rares right now are about $4 to $5. But what shocks me is that these commons are $4. Now, why are people buying the commons at $4 when you have supers at $4 to $5? That doesn't make too much sense to me. I would definitely go grab your supers. Really doesn't make any sense. This is one of the big head scratchers on why, and this is the buy I'm talking about that I actually did not know about. If you were the one who told me about it, shout outs to you. Thank you very much. But yeah, I would not really mess with these commons when these supers are money. It's something I don't really get about the community. Why would they spend $4 here when they could spend maybe one more, let's say $1 more. Let's say this doesn't exist, right? $1 more and get supers. That doesn't really make too much sense to me. I mean, it's a financial literacy moment, but hey, they want to spend more money on commons. That's up to them. We also got Paleozoic Leonolce here, which is also bought out about $3 here. This card was like nothing like 6 months ago. Yeah, this was like cents. I remember going through this in people's hollow bulk and be like, oh, it's an OTS super. Let me check what the price is. And it was pathetic. So I remember this card being very low. Nightmare Apprentice QC. I want to go over this really quickly because right now they're about $100 here. I think that if you were waiting to pull the trigger on this, I thought 140, 30 was like, well, could be a lot better. 100's better. I think if you could get your copies for 100 or less, like let's say someone has them in person, they're asking for a straight 85%. Hey, that's not bad at all. I think 100 for this card. If you're looking to go in on this card, I think it's definitely about time that you do. About $100 here. I thought 150 was way too high, and it was. So yeah, $100. Army Arm. Want to go over this card real quick. This card's getting bought out because of Edison. $8 here. We've gone over this, and I've told people this was like the only card besides, I think it was this card I talked about Lurie when it started getting talked about, but I didn't talk about when the set came out. And I think I talked about Paladin and Formula. I talked about those 3 cards, I think, only. And I talked about this card for Edison, and yeah, $9 here. I actually would not get this anymore. If you got this at 2, good job. It's time to sell them. Now, if you do need this card, you got the Armory Arm Legendary Collection 5D Secrets. And these are about $7.50, going up to about $10 here. You're going to want to get this because, remember, it also has the older text. I believe this one has older text. Let me just make sure here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this has the old text. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. If this has the old text, it's a beautiful, more beautiful looking secret rare. Doesn't have the hidden arsenal, glow up little thing here. That's just too much. It looks a lot condensed. This version is just way better looking, and it's a legendary collection, so those are valued because they're collection. So $10 here, and 5D secrets look absolutely gorgeous. You do also have these supers here. I might as well look at these. These are ultras. My fault. I know these definitely have the old text. 9s, 12s here if you really want them. They go up to 16 here. So if you do want the ones with the older text here, yeah, $12. Not terrible. I actually want to go over a very old classic of the channel. I remember back when I used to have different Market Watch thumbnails, and not what you guys are thinking, the one before that. If you've been a sub since like before 1,000, even like before I think maybe 700, you'll know how my Market Watch thumbnails used to be. In fact, if you sort by popular, you'll see how bad they were. But one of them was having this card because it was 69,420, and I thought to myself, let's see if that's still here. We're gonna go unverified here. It was in good condition, I remember. Nope, they don't have it here still. Unfortunate. But your first light plays, you got one for 700 here, 700, 1,000, 1,200. This card does go up here. I don't think it's ever going to be reprinted. There's no real sales data here, but beautiful looking card here, honestly, for 700. I kind of do want this misprint. It is a safe investment, I will say that. If you have Magic money, get Chaos Neos instead. Melikata, Netherworld of the Burning Abyss. Probably the worst Ghost Rare we've ever had. Unfortunately, I don't know why they put so much stonks in a ritual Ghost Rare that wasn't even seeing play. Like, this card did not see play. Right now, these are at $15. First eds are 19, 20. This is just a cool looking Ghost Rare. I just like it because it's the only ritual Ghost Rare, and I know a lot of people are thinking, oh, but we have the Herald Ghost Rare. You forgot about that. Ghost of the Past, yeah, but it's gold and it's a Herald. It's ugly. So, like, this card at least looks cool. Now, I want to go over Maze of Millennia here because we actually have some very cheap cards to go grab. One of them being CR Bonfire. It's $70. If you want your bonfires here, I know that you might not trust CRs, but you're going to have it for a little while and then dump it kind of fast. CRs, $70. You got rollbacks at 70, very fair. Thrusts are 45, 46. Jet Synchrons, oh, how the mighty have fallen. Well, I don't know. This is definitely will be a problem card in the future, but you heard it here first, folks. Your bonfires are about $40 here. Yeah, I would rather just get the CRs, personally. At that point, I would just get CRs. Then you have, what else here? Let's go without photos so we can actually see what the prices are here. If you haven't hit the like button yet, go ahead, smash that like button. We have rollbacks at about 28. Bambuku's at 21, 22. Buzz Kings, again, if you don't have a CR Buzz King, I think 15 is very good for a Buzz King. Got the Ultimate Flame Swordsman CR about 18. 20, about 13 for those. I think these are still really good to grab. The Delta Wings are up because it's used in the Galaxy. The QC Junks are at 15, 16. These were about 10, so I'm glad they went down. About Armored XYZ is getting bought out. I'm not even going to ask why. Someone's going to have to tell me. Multi-fakers are finally lightly played. I wonder how that's lightly played, but $15. I don't know. I do want these because I do love Geist. I really do. 10 for your Harmonics. 10 for your Chants. Chants are actually going up quite a bit here. I knew this was a big hitter. If you don't have your Chants right here, yeah, $10, I would prioritize your Ancient Chants. There's definitely a good CRs here that you're going to want to grab. Especially with how cheap the entry is. I mean, Konami reprints it. Oh, and then Stone Sweeper, we already went over that. That's $6. Five for your Delta Wings. I'm pretty sure I have these in bulk, so I actually should fish them out. 3s. 3 for your CR Jurassic Draw. That's not the Ultra. That's a CR. Two, two, two. Yep. Pretty cheap for this set overall. The best rogue decks this month, and they have Labyrinth here. I'm sorry, but Labyrinth is not rogue, but good try, TCG player. Yeah, 20 for these. That's not that bad. With that being said, leave a like if you guys enjoyed, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure to go check out Sagekiller. All right, get him to 150, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.